Developing a non-judgmental attitude also strengthens detachment. Judgment often amplifies emotional intensity, making it harder to see situations clearly. By approaching experiences and people with curiosity rather than criticism, you reduce the emotional charge and open yourself to understanding. This shift in perspective fosters compassion while reducing the emotional toll of conflict or disappointment. Practicing gratitude can also transform your relationship with emotional challenges. When emotions run high, gratitude serves as a grounding force, reminding you of the good that remains, even in difficult times. It shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, creating a sense of balance and perspective. Gratitude doesn't eliminate pain, but it helps you navigate it with a steadier heart. Emotional detachment also requires cultivating self-trust. When you trust yourself to handle life's challenges, you become less dependent on external validation or approval. This inner confidence allows you to engage with others from a place of strength rather than neediness. Self-trust grows through consistent self-care, reflection, and the practice of honoring your boundaries and values. One powerful way to build detachment is through reframing your perspective on suffering. Rather than viewing it as something to avoid, see it as an opportunity for growth and connection. Pain, whether your own or another's, can deepen your understanding of the human experience and strengthen your capacity for compassion. This doesn't mean seeking out suffering, but embracing the lessons it offers when it arises. Spiritual practices can also enhance emotional detachment by connecting you to something greater than yourself. Whether through meditation, prayer, or time spent in nature, these practices remind you of the vastness of life and your place within it. This broader perspective makes personal struggles feel less overwhelming, allowing you to approach them with calm and clarity. Forgiveness is another transformative practice that supports emotional detachment. Holding on to resentment ties you to the pain of the past, draining your energy and clouding your perspective. Forgiveness doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it releases its hold on you, freeing you to move forward. This act of letting go strengthens your emotional resilience and creates space for healing. Developing emotional detachment also involves recognizing the stories you tell yourself. The mind often creates narratives around experiences, assigning blame, predicting outcomes, or attaching meaning. By questioning these stories, you gain clarity and reduce their emotional impact. This practice helps you see situations as they are, rather than through the lens of assumptions or fears. Acts of kindness, both toward yourself and others, reinforce the balance between compassion and detachment. By engaging in small, meaningful acts, whether offering help, expressing gratitude, or simply being present, you nurture connection without becoming overburdened. These actions remind you of the shared humanity that binds us all, deepening your empathy while preserving your inner peace. Journaling offers a practical way to process emotions and strengthen detachment. Writing down your thoughts and feelings provides clarity, helping you identify patterns and triggers. It creates a safe space to explore your emotions without judgment, allowing you to release them constructively. Over time, this practice fosters self-awareness and emotional balance. Another key to practicing emotional detachment is focusing on what you can control. Life is filled with uncertainties, but by directing your energy toward your actions, choices, and attitudes, you reclaim your sense of agency. This focus reduces the stress of trying to manage what lies beyond your influence, allowing you to respond effectively to what's within your reach. Physical movement supports emotional resilience. by releasing tension and grounding you in your body. Activities like yoga, walking, or stretching connect you to the present moment, shifting your focus from overwhelming emotions to the rhythm of your movement. This practice reinforces the mind-body connection, creating a sense of calm and balance. Celebrating small victories along the way strengthens your ability to remain compassionate without losing yourself. Each time you set a boundary, let go of a lingering expectation, or respond to a challenge with kindness and clarity, you reinforce your emotional resilience. These moments remind you that growth is an ongoing journey, one built on consistent effort and self-awareness. As you continue to cultivate emotional detachment, you'll find that life's chaos feels less consuming. Challenges will arise, emotions will ebb and flow, but your sense of inner peace will remain steady. This balance between connection and resilience doesn't just benefit you, it creates a ripple effect, fostering harmony in your relationships and inspiring those around you to embrace their own inner strength. Emotional detachment teaches the power of holding space for experiences without being overwhelmed by them. Yet, even as we develop resilience and compassion, there's a deeper lesson waiting to be embraced: letting go of control. The desire to hold on, to shape outcomes exactly as we want them, often creates unnecessary tension. This grip on control is where much of life's stress begins. But when we loosen that hold, a profound freedom unfolds. A freedom rooted in trust, acceptance, and peace. Control is often an illusion. The world moves in ways that defy prediction, and even the most carefully laid plans can unravel in moments. The weather shifts unexpectedly, relationships take turns we didn't foresee, and circumstances emerge beyond our preparation. This unpredictability is not a flaw in life, it's its essence. When we resist it, stress grows. When we embrace it, freedom begins. Acceptance is at the heart of letting go. Acceptance doesn't mean agreeing with or liking everything that happens. It means recognizing things as they are, without trying to force them into a different shape. This approach reduces inner conflict. Instead of battling against reality, you work with it. Acceptance provides the foundation for clarity, helping you see situations objectively and respond effectively. Letting go of control requires releasing expectations. Expectations often set us up for disappointment, as they're built on a future we can't guarantee. When things don't go as planned, frustration and resentment take root. By holding expectations loosely, you allow space for life to unfold naturally. This openness doesn't mean passivity. It means adapting with grace when outcomes differ from your hopes. The concept of impermanence plays a significant role in this journey. Nothing in life is permanent. Joys and sorrows alike are temporary, flowing through our lives like rivers that never stop moving. Clinging to any one moment, good or bad, creates suffering. When you internalize the truth of impermanence, you find peace in the midst of change. This awareness teaches you to appreciate life's fleeting beauty without becoming trapped by its inevitable shifts. Letting go of control often involves shifting focus from outcomes to actions. While you can't dictate how events will turn out, you can choose how you approach them. This mindset empowers you to give your best effort without becoming overly attached to results. It's a liberating shift, turning your attention toward the present moment rather than an uncertain future. Mindfulness supports this process by grounding you in the now. When you're fully present, the need to control diminishes. You become more attuned to what's happening around you, responding to life as it unfolds instead of trying to manipulate it. This presence allows you to see opportunities and solutions that might be missed when your mind is consumed by worry about what's next. Letting go also involves releasing the stories we tell ourselves about how things should be. These narratives create rigid frameworks that leave little room for life's natural flow. By questioning these stories, you open yourself to new perspectives. This shift in thinking helps you move from resistance to acceptance, reducing the stress that comes from clinging to fixed ideas. Forgiveness is another essential element of letting go. Holding on to past grievances keeps you tethered to pain and resentment, draining your energy and clouding your perspective. Forgiveness doesn't erase what happened, but it frees you from the weight of carrying it. This act of release allows you to move forward with greater lightness and clarity. Letting go also challenges the ego. The ego often drives the desire for control, seeking to protect its sense of identity and power. But this attachment to control is a fragile foundation, easily shaken by life's unpredictability. Releasing ego-driven needs fosters humility and trust, helping you navigate challenges with a sense of inner strength. Trust plays a pivotal role in letting go. Trusting in yourself, in others, and in life's inherent rhythm creates a sense of ease. This trust doesn't mean blind faith. It means acknowledging that not everything needs to be micromanaged for things to work out. Trust grows through experiences of letting go and discovering that more often than not, things fall into place in their own time. Letting go of control doesn't mean abandoning responsibility. It's about knowing where your influence ends and learning to surrender the rest. This balance allows you to act with intention while releasing the anxiety of outcomes beyond your grasp. It's an approach that respects both effort and the natural flow of life. Gratitude supports this practice by shifting focus to what is, rather than what isn't. When you let go of control, gratitude grounds you in the abundance already present. It reminds you that, even amidst uncertainty, there's much to appreciate. Gratitude turns your attention toward what's working, reducing the fear of what might go wrong. Learning to release control over others is equally important. People have their own paths, and attempting to control their choices often leads to conflict. Respecting others' autonomy fosters healthier relationships, built on trust and mutual understanding, rather than manipulation or coercion. This respect strengthens connections while allowing you to conserve your energy. Breathing techniques provide practical support in moments when letting go feels particularly challenging. Deep, intentional breaths calm the nervous system, bringing you back to the present moment. This simple act reminds you that control is unnecessary for stability. The breath becomes a symbol of trust, a reminder that life flows naturally when we allow it. Nature offers a profound lesson in letting go. Seasons change, rivers flow, and life adapts without resistance. Observing nature's rhythms inspires us to embrace change with the same grace. This connection to the natural world reinforces the idea that letting go is not a loss, but a return to life's inherent wisdom. Acts of self-compassion help ease the discomfort of releasing control. Letting go can feel vulnerable, as it often requires stepping into the unknown. Being kind to yourself during this process creates a supportive environment for growth. Self-compassion reminds you that it's okay to feel uncertain, and that courage lies in embracing this uncertainty. Developing patience is another essential aspect of letting go. The need for control often stems from a desire for immediate results. Patience allows you to trust the process, recognizing that meaningful outcomes take time. This mindset reduces frustration and cultivates a sense of peace, even when progress feels slow. Letting go also involves simplifying your life. Clutter, whether physical, emotional, or mental, creates a sense of chaos that fuels the need for control. By decluttering, you create space for clarity and calm. Simplification makes it easier to release what doesn't serve you, focusing your energy on what truly matters. Releasing control doesn't mean giving up on dreams or goals. It means pursuing them with flexibility and openness. This approach allows you to adapt as circumstances change, turning obstacles into opportunities. It's a mindset that values the journey as much as the destination. As you practice letting go, you'll notice a shift in how you experience life. Stress diminishes, relationships deepen, and moments of joy become more frequent. This freedom is not a fleeting state, but a lasting transformation, rooted in acceptance and trust. Letting go of control isn't just a strategy for reducing stress. It's a pathway to living with greater ease, authenticity, and peace. Letting go of control opens the door to a deeper freedom, but as life unfolds, challenges remain an inevitable part of the journey. While they may initially feel like barriers or setbacks, challenges carry the potential to reshape us in ways we never anticipated. Growth often hides within adversity, waiting to be uncovered by those willing to see difficulties through a different lens. By learning to reframe challenges as opportunities, we transform life's trials into profound lessons that strengthen, refine, and elevate us. The way we perceive a challenge determines how we approach it. When a situation feels like an insurmountable obstacle, the mind narrows its focus, often spiraling into doubt, fear, or frustration. Reframing invites a broader perspective. It encourages us to ask different questions. What can this teach me? How can this moment shape me for the better? Shifting the narrative doesn't erase the difficulty, but allows us to engage with it in a way that fosters growth rather than resistance. Challenges test our resilience, but they also reveal it. The strength you possess often becomes most visible when it's called into action. Obstacles are like weights in a gym. They might feel heavy and uncomfortable at first, but as you face them, they build your capacity. Reframing a challenge as a form of training shifts the focus from the pain of the moment to the progress it can bring. Each effort becomes a step toward becoming stronger and more adaptable. Perspective is key to this transformation. When you zoom out from a challenging situation, it often looks less overwhelming. This doesn't diminish its importance, but places it within the larger context of your life. A temporary setback doesn't define your journey. It's a single chapter in a much longer story. Recognizing this helps you approach challenges with patience and curiosity, rather than despair or urgency. Reframing challenges also requires embracing discomfort. Growth rarely happens in comfort zones. Challenges stretch us, pushing us to confront limitations and expand our capabilities. The discomfort you feel in these moments is not a sign of failure, but evidence of transformation in progress. By leaning into this discomfort with an open mind, you allow it to shape you in meaningful ways. Adopting a problem-solving mindset is another powerful tool for reframing. Challenges often feel overwhelming when viewed as problems with no solutions. Shifting your focus to actionable steps, no matter how small, helps break the issue into manageable pieces. Each step forward builds momentum, transforming what seemed impossible into a series of achievable tasks. The stories we tell ourselves about challenges significantly influence how we navigate them. A narrative of defeat, "I can't do this," or "this always happens to me," creates barriers to growth. Rewriting these stories with language that empowers, "I'm learning through this," or "this is preparing me for something greater," changes the way we engage with difficulties. Words are not just descriptions, they are tools for shaping reality. Self-reflection plays a crucial role in reframing challenges. Taking time to examine what the situation is teaching you uncovers insights that might otherwise go unnoticed. Reflecting on past challenges can also remind you of your ability to overcome adversity. The knowledge that you've faced hardships before and emerged stronger creates confidence and optimism for tackling present difficulties. Gratitude offers another layer of perspective. While it might seem counterintuitive to feel grateful for challenges, this mindset shifts the focus from loss to learning. Gratitude acknowledges the growth that comes from hardship, the lessons learned, the resilience built, and the opportunities uncovered. This doesn't mean denying the difficulty, but finding meaning within it. Support from others can help reframe challenges. Sharing your struggles with trusted friends or mentors often provides fresh perspectives. They might see possibilities or strengths you've overlooked, offering encouragement that shifts your outlook. Connection reminds you that challenges are a shared part of the human experience, reducing feelings of isolation or inadequacy. Cultivating flexibility is essential for transforming obstacles into opportunities. Life rarely unfolds according to plan, and challenges often arise when circumstances deviate from expectations. Flexibility allows you to adapt without losing sight of your goals. It encourages creativity and problem-solving and helps you navigate detours with grace rather than frustration. Challenges also provide opportunities to discover untapped potential. Facing adversity often reveals skills, strengths, or qualities you didn't know you possessed. These hidden aspects of yourself come to light when you're pushed beyond what then feels comfortable or familiar. Every challenge becomes a chance to explore and expand your own capacity. Reframing challenges involves focusing on growth rather than perfection. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for flawless outcomes, but this mindset can lead to unnecessary stress. Embracing growth as the goal shifts the emphasis from getting everything right to learning and improving. Progress, no matter how small, becomes a source of encouragement. Taking responsibility for your perspective is another critical step in reframing challenges. While you can't control external circumstances, you can control how you interpret and respond to them. This sense of agency transforms challenges from something that happens to you into something you actively engage with. It empowers you to shape your experience rather than feeling at the mercy of events. Mindfulness supports this process by grounding you in the present moment. Challenges often feel overwhelming when your mind projects fears about the future or replays past mistakes. Staying present reduces the emotional weight of these thoughts, allowing you to focus on what you can do here and now. Mindfulness doesn't eliminate challenges, but helps you approach them with clarity and composure. The act of reframing challenges also builds emotional intelligence. It teaches you to navigate complex emotions, balancing acceptance with action. Emotional intelligence helps you stay resilient in the face of adversity, recognizing that feelings like frustration or sadness are natural but temporary. This awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Developing a sense of purpose enhances your ability to reframe challenges. When you're connected to a deeper meaning or goal, obstacles feel less like barriers and more like stepping stones. Purpose provides motivation and direction, reminding you that challenges are part of a greater journey rather than isolated difficulties. Creativity flourishes in the face of challenges when you approach them with an open mind. Adversity often forces you to think in new ways, finding innovative solutions or exploring paths you might not have considered otherwise. This creative problem-solving builds confidence and opens doors to unexpected opportunities. Acts of kindness, both toward yourself and others, foster resilience during challenging times. Showing compassion to yourself reduces self-criticism, creating space for growth. Extending kindness to others strengthens connections and reminds you of the shared nature of struggle. These acts create a sense of community and support, reinforcing your ability to face difficulties with grace. Celebrating small victories along the way helps sustain motivation. Challenges often feel daunting because the end goal seems far off. Recognizing progress, no matter how incremental, builds momentum and keeps you focused. Each step forward becomes a reminder of your strength and capability. Learning to see challenges as opportunities also deepens self-awareness. It encourages you to examine your reactions, identify patterns, and understand your triggers. This introspection not only helps you navigate current difficulties, but also prepares you for future ones. Self-awareness becomes a tool for continuous growth, turning each challenge into a learning experience. As you practice reframing, you'll notice a shift in how you approach life. Challenges no longer feel like threats, but invitations to grow, learn, and evolve. This mindset doesn't eliminate adversity, but transforms your relationship with it, allowing you to engage with life's difficulties from a place of strength, wisdom, and hope. Recognizing challenges as opportunities for growth brings clarity and resilience. But there is another perspective that has the power to elevate the human spirit even further: gratitude. It shifts focus from what is missing to what is already present, from what could go wrong to what is right. Gratitude is not just an emotional response, it's a transformative mindset. It allows us to see life through a lens of abundance, turning even the simplest moments into sources of joy and inspiration. Gratitude begins with awareness. Often, life's blessings are overshadowed by its demands. The busyness of daily routines makes it easy to overlook the small, meaningful details that color our existence. Taking a moment to pause and reflect on these details creates a foundation for gratitude. It's about noticing the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the comfort of a kind word, or the support of someone who cares. These seemingly minor elements hold immense power when acknowledged. Focusing on gratitude rewires the brain. Studies in neuroscience reveal that regularly practicing gratitude strengthens neural pathways associated with positivity and contentment. It's like training a muscle. The more you engage with it, the stronger it becomes. This shift not only improves emotional well-being, but also enhances resilience, making it easier to handle life's difficulties with grace. Gratitude is a practice, not a one-time event. Cultivating it requires consistency and intention. One effective way to do this is through a gratitude journal, by writing down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for each day. You create a habit of seeking the good in your life. Over time, this practice sharpens your ability to recognize blessings in real time, even during challenging moments. Gratitude also fosters perspective. When difficulties arise, it's easy to feel consumed by what's wrong. Gratitude balances this tendency by reminding us of what's still right. For instance, facing a tough decision might feel overwhelming, but gratitude for the ability to choose reframes the situation. This shift doesn't erase challenges, but provides a more balanced view, reducing their emotional weight. Expressing gratitude strengthens relationships. A heartfelt thank you builds connection and fosters mutual appreciation. When you take the time to acknowledge the contributions of others, you nurture trust and goodwill. This exchange of gratitude creates a ripple effect, inspiring those around you to do the same, creating an environment where kindness and appreciation flourish. Gratitude also deepens self-awareness. Recognizing what you're thankful for reveals what truly matters to you. It highlights your values, priorities, and sources of joy. This insight helps you align your actions with your authentic self, creating a life that feels more fulfilling and meaningful. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. Instead, it involves finding light in the midst of darkness. For example, a challenging experience might reveal inner strength or bring unexpected opportunities for growth. Acknowledging these silver linings doesn't diminish the difficulty, but transforms how you engage with it. Gratitude is closely linked to mindfulness. By staying present, you become more attuned to life's subtle blessings. This presence enhances your ability to appreciate fleeting moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. A laugh shared with a friend, the sound of rain, or the feeling of accomplishment after completing a task. Gratitude magnifies the beauty in the everyday. Physical health benefits also arise from practicing gratitude. Research shows that individuals who focus on gratitude experience lower stress levels, improved sleep, and stronger immune systems. This connection between gratitude and well-being underscores its holistic power, benefiting not just the mind, but the body as well. Gratitude expands your capacity for joy. When you actively seek reasons to be thankful, you shift from passively experiencing life to actively celebrating it. This mindset opens you to greater appreciation for the world around you, enriching your experiences and deepening your sense of connection. Acts of kindness amplify gratitude. When you extend generosity to others, it often inspires reflection on the kindness you've received. This cycle strengthens your awareness of the interconnectedness of humanity, reinforcing the idea that gratitude is not just personal, but communal. Gratitude also challenges the scarcity mindset. Instead of focusing on what's lacking, it redirects attention to what is already abundant. This shift reduces feelings of envy or inadequacy, fostering contentment and inner peace. By appreciating what you have, you create a sense of sufficiency that grounds you, even in times of uncertainty. Rituals of gratitude enhance its impact. Whether it's taking a moment to give thanks before meals, sharing what you're grateful for during conversations, or dedicating time to reflect at the end of the day, these rituals anchor gratitude in your daily life. They create a rhythm that ensures gratitude remains an integral part of your experience. Gratitude is a bridge to hope. In difficult times, reflecting on what you're thankful for reminds you that goodness persists, even in the face of adversity. This hope provides the strength to keep moving forward, reinforcing resilience and determination. Learning to express gratitude inwardly is equally important. Often we are quick to acknowledge others, but overlook ourselves. Recognizing your own efforts, strengths, and progress fosters self-compassion and confidence. This inner gratitude creates a foundation of self-respect that strengthens your ability to navigate challenges. Gratitude shifts your relationship with time. Instead of rushing through moments or longing for the past, it anchors you in the present. This shift enhances your ability to savor experiences, turning ordinary moments into treasured memories. It transforms the way you engage with life, emphasizing quality over quantity. The environment you create also impacts your ability to cultivate gratitude. Surrounding yourself with people, spaces, and experiences that inspire positivity enhances your capacity for appreciation. Decluttering your physical and mental space allows gratitude to take root more easily, free from distractions or negativity. Gratitude inspires creativity by opening your mind to new possibilities. When you focus on what's working well, you're more likely to approach challenges with optimism and ingenuity. This creative energy fuels problem-solving and innovation, transforming obstacles into opportunities. Sharing gratitude multiplies its effects. Expressing thankfulness publicly, through a note, conversation, or even a gesture, spreads positivity to others. This act not only uplifts those around you, but reinforces your own sense of appreciation, creating a cycle of shared joy. Practicing gratitude in nature enhances its impact. Observing the natural world fosters a sense of awe and interconnectedness, deepening your appreciation for life's beauty and resilience. Whether it's watching a sunrise, walking in a forest, or simply feeling the breeze, nature amplifies the practice of gratitude. The practice of gratitude doesn't require perfect conditions. It thrives even in challenging times, proving its transformative power. By choosing gratitude, you align yourself with a perspective that uplifts, heals, and connects. Over time, this mindset becomes second nature, reshaping how you experience the world and enriching every aspect of your life. Gratitude teaches us to focus on the beauty of what we already have, and its ripple effects touch every area of life. But even the most grateful heart thrives best in an environment that supports and uplifts it. The people we surround ourselves with play a vital role in shaping our thoughts, emotions, and sense of peace. Relationships, when rooted in positivity, can nurture our growth, amplify joy, and provide strength during difficult times. Building a circle of positive energy is not about perfection. It's about creating a space where support, understanding, and encouragement flourish. The energy of those around you directly influences your own. If surrounded by negativity, doubt, or criticism, it becomes harder to maintain your own sense of peace and optimism. On the other hand, being in the presence of those who inspire, uplift, and encourage can transform your perspective, making even the toughest challenges feel lighter. Positive energy is contagious, and choosing the right environment allows you to absorb and share it freely. Building a supportive circle begins with self-awareness. Reflecting on how different relationships affect your emotions and energy helps you identify which connections nurture you and which may drain you. This awareness isn't about judging others, but understanding what aligns with your values and needs. By focusing on relationships that contribute positively to your well-being, you prioritize your peace without compromising your compassion for others. Creating positive relationships requires intentionality. It's not just about avoiding negativity, but actively seeking and nurturing bonds that inspire growth. This could mean finding mentors who challenge you in a constructive way, friends who celebrate your achievements without jealousy, or loved ones who offer empathy rather than judgment during tough times. These connections create a foundation of trust and mutual respect, allowing positivity to thrive. Communication plays a crucial role in cultivating positive energy. Open, honest conversations foster understanding and deepen connections. Expressing your thoughts and feelings with clarity invites others to do the same, creating an environment where authenticity is valued. This openness builds stronger bonds, allowing relationships to grow on a foundation of mutual respect and care. Listening is equally important. When you truly hear someone, you validate their experiences and emotions, creating space for meaningful connection. Active listening goes beyond waiting for your turn to speak. It involves being fully present and engaged. This attentiveness strengthens relationships, making them a source of comfort and encouragement. Boundaries are essential in maintaining a positive circle. While compassion and empathy are vital, protecting your energy ensures that you can give and receive positivity without becoming overwhelmed. Boundaries help you navigate relationships with clarity, allowing you to address conflicts constructively and maintain healthy dynamics. They're not about shutting people out, but about creating balance and mutual respect. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. Expressing appreciation for the people in your life reinforces the bond between you. Whether it's a simple thank you or a heartfelt acknowledgement of their impact, these moments of gratitude nurture positivity and deepen connections. Gratitude shifts the focus from what might be lacking in a relationship to the value it brings, creating a cycle of mutual appreciation. Surrounding yourself with positive energy doesn't mean avoiding difficult conversations or pretending everything is perfect. True positivity includes the ability to address challenges with kindness and understanding. Relationships built on honesty and trust can navigate conflicts without resorting to blame or negativity. These moments, when handled with care, often strengthen bonds rather than weaken them. The environments you share with others also shape the energy of your relationships. Gathering in spaces that promote relaxation, creativity, or joy enhances the quality of your interactions. Whether it's a cozy living room, a serene outdoor setting, or a lively cafe, the atmosphere contributes to the energy exchanged between people, reinforcing positivity. Diversity within your circle adds another dimension to positive energy. Surrounding yourself with people from different backgrounds, perspectives, and experiences enriches your understanding of the world. It broadens your horizons, challenges assumptions, and fosters empathy. This diversity creates a dynamic and inspiring network where positivity thrives through shared growth and learning. Acts of kindness strengthen the bonds within your circle. Small gestures, like offering support during a tough time or celebrating someone's success, reinforce the connection between you. These acts don't have to be grand to be meaningful. Their consistency and sincerity matter most. Kindness creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to reciprocate and pass it on. The energy of your relationships also reflects the energy you bring to them. Cultivating your own positivity ensures that you contribute constructively to the dynamics of your circle. This involves managing your emotions, practicing self-care, and addressing your own challenges with resilience. When you approach relationships from a place of balance and inner peace, you inspire others to do the same. Empathy is a cornerstone of positive relationships. Understanding and validating the emotions of others strengthens the trust between you. Empathy doesn't mean solving someone's problems or taking on their burdens. It means being present with them, offering support without judgment. This mutual understanding fosters a sense of safety and connection, making relationships a source of comfort and inspiration. Celebrating the successes of others amplifies positive energy within your circle. Genuine joy for someone else's achievements fosters a sense of shared happiness rather than competition. This mindset builds trust and reduces envy, creating a space where everyone feels valued and supported. Celebrations, big or small, remind us that life's victories are more meaningful when shared. Positive relationships also include the ability to navigate transitions and endings with grace. Not all connections are meant to last forever, and letting go of relationships that no longer align with your values is an act of self-respect. Ending a relationship with kindness and understanding preserves the positive energy it once brought, while freeing space for new connections to form. Learning from others within your circle enhances your own growth. The perspectives and insights of those around you provide valuable lessons that broaden your understanding. Whether it's through shared experiences, constructive feedback, or witnessing their resilience, these interactions inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Surrounding yourself with positive energy also involves contributing to the larger community. Engaging in group activities, volunteering, or joining communities that align with your values fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose. These connections extend beyond individual relationships, creating a network of positivity that uplifts everyone involved. Self-reflection helps you maintain a healthy balance within your circle. Regularly evaluating the dynamics of your relationships ensures they continue to support your growth and peace. This reflection also helps you identify patterns or habits that might need adjustment, allowing you to engage with others in a way that nurtures positivity. As you cultivate a supportive circle, you'll notice the profound impact it has on your overall well-being. The energy you share with others becomes a source of strength, joy, and resilience. These relationships, built on mutual respect, trust, and kindness, create a foundation for a life filled with peace and fulfillment. By choosing to surround yourself with positive energy, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute to a ripple effect of positivity that touches everyone you encounter. The energy of the people around you profoundly shapes your peace and positivity, but the spaces you inhabit also hold immense influence over your state of mind. The environments where you spend your time can either ground and uplift you, or contribute to stress and overwhelm. A mindful environment is not just about aesthetics. It is about creating spaces that resonate with calm, focus, and clarity. Decluttering both physical and digital realms opens pathways to serenity, offering a sense of balance and control in a chaotic world. The connection between your surroundings and your emotions is powerful. A cluttered room often mirrors a cluttered mind, making it harder to focus or relax. When physical items accumulate without purpose, they create visual noise that can be a chore, set and pits for your attention. Decluttering isn't merely about tidying up. It's a process of intentionally choosing what serves your life and letting go of what doesn't. This act creates space, both literally and emotionally, for peace to flourish. Mindful organization begins with reflection. Understanding why certain items hold space in your life helps guide decisions about what to keep and what to release. Objects often carry emotional weight, tied to memories, aspirations, or even guilt. Acknowledging these attachments without judgment allows you to determine whether these items genuinely support your well-being or if they are simply taking up room. Creating a mindful environment doesn't mean striving for perfection. It's about creating harmony and functionality, aligning your space with your needs and values. For some, this might mean a minimalist approach, while for others, it could mean carefully curating items that bring joy and inspiration. The goal is not one size fits all, but finding what works for you and fosters a sense of calm. The act of decluttering is also deeply symbolic. As you release physical clutter, you often release mental and emotional clutter as well. Letting go of unused or unnecessary items becomes an act of trust. Trust that you have enough, that you are enough, and that you don't need to hold on to excess to feel secure. This trust brings a lightness that carries over into other areas of life. Mindfulness in your physical environment extends beyond the objects in it. Lighting, colors, and textures all contribute to the atmosphere of a space. Natural light enhances focus and mood, while warm, calming colors promote relaxation. Soft, inviting textures add a sense of comfort, making a space feel nurturing rather than harsh. These details may seem small, but their cumulative effect can transform a room into a sanctuary. Digital spaces play an equally significant role in shaping your mental environment. The constant influx of notifications, emails, and online content can create a sense of overwhelm that mirrors physical clutter. Decluttering your digital life involves streamlining your devices, unsubscribing from unnecessary emails, and organizing files for easy access. This practice reduces mental load, allowing you to engage with technology more intentionally. Boundaries are essential in managing digital clutter. Setting designated times for checking emails or social media prevents these activities from encroaching on your focus or relaxation. Turning off non-essential notifications allows you to reclaim your attention, fostering a sense of control over your time. These boundaries create a healthier relationship with technology, making it a tool that supports rather than dominates your life. Mindful environments also benefit from intentional pauses. Taking a moment to sit quietly in your space, observing how it feels, reveals whether it supports or hinders your peace. Adjustments can then be made based on these observations, refining your environment to better align with your emotional and mental needs. These pauses encourage you to engage with your surroundings rather than passively accepting them. Creating designated spaces for specific activities enhances focus and calm. A dedicated area for relaxation, work, or creativity signals to your mind what to expect when you enter that space. This separation reduces mental clutter, making it easier to transition between tasks or unwind at the end of the day. Even in small living areas, thoughtful organization can create these distinctions. Nature adds another layer of serenity to mindful spaces. Incorporating plants, natural materials, or even images of natural landscapes brings a sense of connection to the outdoors. This connection reduces stress, improves air quality, and creates a soothing atmosphere. Nature's rhythms remind us of balance and renewal, grounding us in the present moment. Regular maintenance ensures that your mindful environment continues to serve you. Clutter has a way of creeping back if left unchecked, so setting aside time to reassess your space keeps it aligned with your needs. This doesn't have to be a daunting task. Even a few minutes each week can make a significant difference. Maintenance reinforces the habit of mindfulness, making it a natural part of your routine. Gratitude plays a role in shaping your environment as well. Appreciating the items and spaces you choose to keep fosters a sense of abundance. This gratitude transforms your perspective, shifting focus from what's lacking to what's present. A home filled with intentional choices becomes a reflection of your values, amplifying your sense of peace and contentment. Simplicity often enhances serenity. When your environment is free from excess, it becomes easier to focus on what truly matters. This simplicity doesn't have to feel austere. It can be warm, inviting, and rich in meaning. The key is to prioritize quality over quantity, surrounding yourself with items and arrangements that bring joy and function without overwhelming. Mindful environments also extend to your social spaces. The energy brought into a room by people can either enhance or disrupt its calmness. Choosing to share your spaces with those who respect and contribute to its positive energy reinforces the balance you've created. This intentional approach fosters harmony, deepening your connection to your surroundings. The process of creating a mindful environment isn't about achieving a static goal, but embracing an ongoing journey. As your needs and priorities shift, your spaces can evolve with you. This adaptability ensures that your environment continues to support your well-being, providing a steady foundation for navigating life's changes. Decluttering and organizing aren't just chores, they are acts of self-care. By taking the time to shape your environment intentionally, you send a message to yourself that your peace and comfort matter. This act of prioritizing yourself strengthens your sense of worth and reinforces the importance of nurturing your inner and outer worlds. Mindful environments also inspire creativity and focus. When your space is free from distractions, it becomes a canvas for new ideas and deep thinking. The clarity of your surroundings mirrors the clarity of your mind, creating a synergy that supports personal and professional growth. Investing in a mindful environment creates lasting benefits. The peace it brings doesn't end at your doorstep. It carries into your interactions, decisions, and overall outlook on life. It's a practice that honors both the present moment and your long-term well-being, turning your surroundings into a sanctuary of serenity and purpose. Shaping a mindful environment brings clarity and peace to your external world. But the true essence of serenity begins within. Presence is not something to chase. It's already here, waiting to be noticed. When you release distractions and fully embrace the moment, life feels richer, simpler, and more connected. The practice of mindful presence is about finding that stillness amidst the noise, allowing you to experience life as it unfolds, one moment at a time. Mindful presence begins with intention. Without consciously deciding to focus on the now, it's easy to let your thoughts drift to the past or race ahead to the future. These mental wanderings often lead to stress, regret, or worry, pulling you away from the beauty of the present. By setting an intention to stay present, you anchor yourself in the here and now, creating a foundation for clarity and calm. Distractions are one of the biggest barriers to mindful presence. They come in many forms: notifications on your phone, an endless to-do list, or even your own thoughts. Recognizing these distractions is the first step toward letting them go. Awareness shines a light on what's pulling you away, giving you the choice to redirect your focus. This act of noticing and returning is the essence of mindfulness. The breath serves as a powerful tool for cultivating presence. Each inhale and exhale is a constant grounding rhythm that connects you to your body and the current moment. When your mind starts to wander, returning to the breath brings you back with simplicity and ease. It doesn't require effort or perfection, just the willingness to be here, now. Mindful presence also involves embracing what is, without judgment or resistance. Life is filled with moments that don't align with expectations, but resisting them only creates tension. Accepting the moment as it is, even if it's uncomfortable, allows you to engage with it fully. This doesn't mean giving up on change. It means responding to life from a place of peace rather than conflict. Engaging your senses deepens your connection to the present. The feel of the ground beneath your feet, the sound of wind moving through trees, or the taste of your morning coffee are all invitations to experience the now. By focusing on these details, you pull your attention away from distractions and into the richness of your surroundings. This sensory awareness transforms even ordinary moments into something extraordinary. Letting go of multitasking enhances mindful presence. While it may seem productive to juggle multiple tasks at once, this habit often scatters your focus and diminishes the quality of your attention. By dedicating yourself fully to one task at a time, you not only accomplish more, but also experience greater satisfaction in the process. Presence turns mundane activities into opportunities for focus and fulfillment. Mindfulness in daily routines fosters consistency in presence. Simple acts like brushing your teeth, preparing a meal, or walking from one room to another can become moments of mindfulness. By focusing fully on these activities, you train your mind to stay present, even during life's quieter moments. This practice builds a habit of presence that extends into more complex situations. Letting go of the need for constant stimulation creates space for presence. In a world that demands your attention at every turn, choosing moments of stillness feels like a radical act. Whether it's turning off your phone, stepping away from screens, or simply sitting quietly, these moments of intentional quiet allow you to reset and reconnect with yourself. The stories you tell yourself about the past or future often pull you out of the present. While reflecting on the past or planning for the future has its place, getting lost in these thoughts creates unnecessary stress. By recognizing when your mind drifts and gently returning to the present, you break the cycle of overthinking. This practice teaches you to engage with life as it happens, rather than as you fear or hope it might be.